Good morning. You're looking at our 2007 Polaris Ranger 700 XP Browning Edition. This is a unit that we picked up to bring friends with us and let friends ride this thing. It's an 07. I got a decent deal on it. Not that great, but long story short, this thing, we rode it all day. Had some friends riding, like I said, and unfortunately had something going on where it caught some fire. Now, we got lucky that the fire was centralized to this area here. So as you can see, got a little bit of burnt stuff here, but not too bad. I got a quote from a mechanic up near River Ranch. Real nice guy. Tried to take care of us, but he was pretty expensive. He was somewhere in the ballpark of $2,000 to $2,500 in labor alone just to take off and replace all this stuff, which after looking at it isn't really all that much. But anyhow, it's an old unit. This guy does a lot of new units and gets good money on the stuff that he does, so I'm sure this was his last priority to work on this hunk of shit, if you will. But here we are. I was able to get it back. I had my buddy Leo pick it up from Frostproof and bring it back yesterday. We just gave it a nice wash down to get all the mud and all the soot and all that stuff off of it. As you can see, the seat back here melted a little bit while it was on there, so it kind of like it shrunk. So we're gonna try to heat that up and melt it back. So not melt it, but move it back into place so where it fits back on here. So I'm gonna go over some of the damage that we have here. As you can see, our throttle body kind of melted a little bit, and fuel injector rail luckily is metal, but it's there. All the hoses and all the other wires are gone. These are what used to be our fuel injectors. As you can see, those things melted. Spark plug wire caps, spark plug wires, I'm sorry, those things melted as well. We're gonna have to change that. I believe this is a thermostat. Throttle body housing right here is a little crispy, but it's not bad, but we're gonna go ahead and replace that. Some of these elbows, which are pretty easy, these are just PVC elbows that are connected to the snorkels. These things got melted, but we will replace that as well. Our radiator line, as you can see here, that runs all the way to the front, that thing got crispy. Our dipstick melted. You can see some of the damage here from the fire. Luckily, we were able to get this in time. Good buddy of ours, Alan Costadilla, drive boat ride, was there to save the day. Dumped his cooler over here because unfortunately we did not bring a fire extinguisher. Big mistake on our part. Now anytime we ride, we have one on each machine. Sometimes I'll take two with me just in case. I'm not gonna ever let this happen again, but here we are. So long story short, I'm gonna attempt to fix this myself, and I am a front yard mechanic, maybe a backyard mechanic, depends on where this bike is at, but I have very limited skills, but we're learning, and the only way to learn is to dive into it. So I am gonna film as we go along, and I'm gonna show you a little bit about everything that we do, and we will make a small series on this to show you guys exactly what happened, what we're gonna do to fix the problem, and we're gonna get this machine back on or in the mud and ready to rip. Stay tuned for the short series, and thank you for joining us here. Here she is again. We'll see you soon.